Hello everybody, this is day 8 of the Derby City Classic. We're in Louisville, Kentucky, and this is the Inside Pool Xtreme Pressbox. I'm Aaron Setley, along with Rachel Abink.
Hello.
And our special guest today is the hillbilly, Charlie Bryant. How you doing today, Charlie?
Doing great, doing great. How y'all did? Y'all didn't, neither one of y'all played the tournament, did you?
No.
Well, you didn't have time.
No.
I didn't feel like donating this year.
You didn't feel like donating?
No.
I'm excited to stamp history and get the people out there to know you and all the players.
Well, just an old crazy old hillbilly from North Carolina. Love the game, really love to teach.
Right.
Got a lot of things happening great for me in my life. Just got married October 2nd.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
So things has been really great in my life, really.
So do you have trouble with the dress code because of the overalls and the
We
straw?
do
He normally wears a straw hat.
Yeah,
and
straw hat. And we do love the Oshkosh bagoshes that you got on. They are sweet.
Well, it's about a little bit of a shock factor too, you know, walk in there and catches people's eyes. I was at the BCA this year, and Steve Tipton was making his announcements, and he was on like the right side of the room, you know, where the tournament desk and stuff was at.
Yeah.
And I walk up on the back of the stage, and he comes around, he makes a double take. He looks at me, and he goes back like this. Hillbilly in the house, and everybody's eyes come around to me, and I'm in my big straw hat.
I remember they
that
used to
bright
have,
red shirt.
You used to have a collar, but you could just wear a polo shirt under the overalls, or have a pair of overalls made with a collar.
Well, I've got some ideas about some things
Really?
that I might do for them.
Well, I was talking to J.R. Calvert at Inside Pool. I was thinking maybe doing a fashion segment for the pool players. Because, I mean, look at Pots and Pans dressing like Charlie Chaplin. We got Hillbilly. We've got Jeanette, the Black Widow, always wearing beautiful black outfits.
Yes, this
leather.
is true.
Yeah.
So, how's everything been going with y'all?
Good. We're enjoying bringing everybody the news, and Louisville's been so exciting. I mean, this year there was a bunch of new events. Like they had a women's national three cushion tournament. And they had the artistic pool and all the straight pool, and then the new thing too is that one pocket ghost. How come you're not trying on any of that?
I'm running up and down the hall talking to everybody and promoting my new book. It's getting ready to come out.
Right, your new book. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, it's I haven't come up with the title for sure yet. It's going to be out in the next 2 to 3 months.
Right. People at home, we've been anticipating Charlie's book for quite some time now, and
yes,
it's getting close to the finish line.
I can't wait. It's a sense of accomplishment. The first book's all about the fundamentals. It's 220 pages.
Right.
And it's going to be around 220, and it covers everything that I feel that, you know, like I have a lot of people walking up to me all the time. Corey's worked with me. Aaron, you've worked with me on the stand.
They're picking your brains.
Well, yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron, he said he took a 1-hour lesson from me on the stance and said Corey's been trying to teach him for 4 months. Remember?
Yeah. Now, Corey, I mean, that
I'm not
was
saying
just
that wrong.
But yeah, basically that's true. Corey,
But-
you're not one of
Is
you're
this-
not as good as Charlie at teaching. I'll give him that. Though.
Well, and I mean, I wasn't saying that wrong in any kind of way. I'm just a true student of the game, and I've studied basically every aspect of the things you do around
No,
the
you
game.
are a really great teacher. But the book you're coming out with, is it more targeted towards the amateurs and if you're just trying to pick up the game, or is it more targeted to the advanced intermediate players and pros? I mean, who's going to get the most out of buying your book?
Well, the amateurs for sure.
Yeah.
And then there's certain aspects of the game that will also help the pros, the intermediate. I mean, you need the system to do the things that you do on the table.
And sometimes even when you get good, you forget things. I mean, that happens all the time. So even the pros, I'm sure, could.
One of the great things that I feel about the knowledge that I have of the game and knowledge that I can give to others is when you do something, you'll know what you did wrong instead of guessing. You'll have a good system behind the things that you need to do, and use the system to develop feel is what I really do.
Now, could this also be put into a DVD format?
It's going to be put in a
people
DVD.
That don't like to read at home could possibly get something out of it?
Well, I mean, the first book ain't all. I'm getting ready to do a break DVD. I'm getting ready to do a 10 to 15 hour of me going through the first book.
Right.
And then I also want to take other players at different levels of play to take through the book within the next 2 to 3 years and get that segment together where somebody can walk up to my booth and actually say, hey, I play like a beginner intermediate player. This is what I feel I need.
And I definitely want to get the break book because that's what actually Corey's actually been wanting to get back to the hard break because he went away from it for so long because of the soft break with the Sardo rack. For sure. But he said now he's trying to go back to the hard break, and he said it's hard when you've been away from it for so long. But I know
and
we
not
sat
only
in.
that, a lot of the new events for the pros have gone to, you got to get 4 balls past the head streak.
I love that.
Besides
Yeah.
the cue ball.
I love
So you
that.
got to hit it hard.
So
Corey
basically,
definitely does have to
Corey
adjust.
ruined the game with his little limp break, but now he wants to go back to the hard break. So
Well,
you're
he-
the guy to go to for that.
Well, he was actually talking to me in Florida, and I showed him a few little things with it, but it's. I didn't want to do a lot in front of people, you know, because I want. Anytime I do my teaching, I don't want to have to give it away
Right,
to
you
somebody
worked
that
hard.
I'm not giving it to.
Correct.
You know, I mean, and it's.
You've worked hard to develop all your information and become such a great player that, I mean, it should have value on it. You're running around working
Only
hard.
by the grace of God. I mean, y'all know I don't gamble. I mean, once in a while I'll play a little bit of pool. But I've been coming here to Derby for 7 years and have not gambled one
But
time in that action.
you did sneak into
except for that bank shot.
Maybe I'll get him off
yeah,
the wagon.
but you did
No,
sneak
I'm
into
just kidding.
the break contest earlier today and snap off a bunch of people
Well,
after they were all sitting there so
I did
proud,
one.
like, oh my God, I'm going to win the break contest. And then all of a sudden the hillbilly gets in
That's
and says,
right. You
nah,
took
sorry about
that
your
down
luck.
for what, $880?
Yeah, biggest one they've had yet.
That was,
Yeah, he waited until it
I
got
snuck
big
in.
and then he snuck in there and stuff.
Supposed to do.
All right. Well, I always think just even playing 9-ball is gambling. I mean, it doesn't have to be with money. You know
For
what
sure.
I mean?
For sure. I mean, honestly, I hate the way 9 balls played.
Yeah,
I
because
wish-
there's so
I
much
wish it was
luck
called
involved.
pocket.
It
I
should
just
be
wish it
called
was-
casino pool.
Yeah, that's for damn sure. Pardon my language. But I mean,
okay,
that's the
we're
truth.
doing it.
I mean, they ought to. I honestly think if it's 9 ball, it ought to be break out of the box, no jump cue, call pocket.
Yeah.
The guy gets lucky and misses. Say he's trying to pocket the ball,
Right.
and he misses and gets lucky and hooked you.
Right. I understand a lot of the
Wouldn't-
top
wouldn't
players
it
don't
be
like the format.
Wouldn't it be nice to say shoot again?
Yeah.
Well, maybe for you, but for someone of my speed,
Yeah,
I
somebody
like
like us
slot-
that we have no
slot
chance. We
buckets and
want
stuff
some of
like
that luck when it comes to playing good players, and we understand the good players. Their point, because obviously it goes towards the best players. If you call a pocket and you take the luck out of it, I mean, but I understand too that you've worked hard and you deserve to get paid and to win. If you make 98% of the balls and lose, and that could happen in
Why not?
9
Yeah.
ball.
For sure.
So I mean, it definitely doesn't reward the person that's put the work in.
But I wouldn't even mind
sometimes.
if it was races to 1, because then I would enter more. of the
This is the
tournament.
way I look at it.
Right.
You know,
But you
I've-
might as well flip a coin, Aaron.
That's
I've worked hard all my life
Yeah.
to become great at something and really study the game.
Right.
And 9 ball's the game that hurts my ability the most
Yeah.
because of the luck factor. And
What do you
things
think
and-
about converting everything to 10 ball?
I
Do you
would
think
love
that
it.
makes a big
I would
difference?
love it.
Because the break, right? Now everybody's
for
got to
sure.
break hard,
For sure.
right?
Yeah.
And then he's gonna
And if
sell
you can
more
run 9, you
DVDs
can
and
run
tapes.
10.
Because everyone's gonna, and like Corey, everyone went to him for the soft break, but now we go to 10 ball. Now he's gonna get all the business with the.
And so he should. He works
Yes, he
hard.
does.
I mean,
Well,
he's running around here not gambling. He's working.
And then for the people that don't,
And
just how
playing.
fast is it that you do? I heard it's up in the mid 30s. Is
the
that
hardest
correct?
I've ever broke is 34.7 miles per hour.
Yeah, he offered
3 ball on the bar table
Wow.
at the VNEA. The very first year I went
What's
to
the
the
most
VNEA.
balls you've ever made on the break?
7, and I was hooked.
Oh, see, that's 9 ball
Didn't
for you,
make to 9.
folks.
I make 7 balls, and I was hooked.
That's 9 ball for you, folks. Well, you're still in the 9 ball?
No, I just got knocked out. Louis Aldridge beat me.
Louis
He
Aldridge.
played really good on me.
That's a really tough draw for so early in the tournament. Really, he's playing
He is.
great.
He is.
Well, thank you so much, Charlie, for being
thank
here.
y'all for having me.
It's
Yeah.
always fun to have you with us.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, best of luck
Thank
to
you.
Simona's cloth. Authentic, accurate, always.